Hi guys, meet the beast. Told you it was a beast. So I was looking and it's the one I got at Walmart for $40. And it's a Presto. I'm kind of a fan of anything Presto. So I was right. It does come with 4 trays. And works great. So I was going to throw away the trays to my old one, the one that I'd got at Goodwill for $30 that quit a month later. I did work it pretty hard, I'm not going to lie, but I was going to keep those trays for sun drying. I was going to throw them away and then I decided to keep them for sun drying. And I had a weird feeling, but I don't know what brand it was, but I didn't think it was a Presto. So I went out to the garage and I brought in the other trays and tried one and it fit perfect. So I cleaned them all up. Look at that shit, guys. So now I go from a $40 4-tray dehydrator to a 10-tray dehydrator. I'm going to kick ass this summer. No worries, guys. I'll be able to feed us all. It's awesome. So, now you know the beast. I'm actually going to put it back in the box and store it in the garage. Because, I don't know. I mean, if I do decide to dehydrate something, I'll just go bring it in just for that. But I see no point in storing that in my small space. But look at the, look at the asparagus. This is a 1 pint jar, guys. So, yeah, I kind of laughed when I took the lid off the dehydrator and it was done. So that's 2 pounds. Doesn't even fill the 1 pint jar halfway. So that gives you an idea how much you can store. And I forgot and I took the, sorry about my whining dog. He's kind of being annoying right now. But, I've been taking some of my dehydrated foods because my cabinets were just absolutely full of jars of dehydrated foods, multiples. So my dad has a lot of space, so I've been taking my jars in there, and I accidentally got in a hurry the other day loading up a box to take in there, and I forgot I was going to show you how many peppers fit in that 1 quart jar, but I had 11 peppers, and I had kept one out to dehydrate with this, which I'll get to in a minute. And I took that jar to my dad's, so it's gone. I forgot to show you, I'm sorry. But I did fit all of those in there except the one I kept out, so 10, and I had room. I looked at it, and if I was to squash those down a little bit, I would have easily been able to fit 20 peppers in a 1 quart jar. But this is my special mix that I make. My daughter-in-law asked me to make it for her. I never know if you guys can see it very good, but this is crushed up everything. Absolutely everything. When I say everything soup, I'm not joking. So I keep carrot greens, and I put dehydrated carrots, peppers, celery leaves. I'll tell you in another video. This has absolutely everything you could imagine in it. And it's perfect for ramen and soups and all that stuff. Quick stuff. Rehydrates real quick. But where I get my carrot greens, when I buy carrots at the store, like organic, the greens are real nasty. So I keep the tops. When I cut my carrots the other day, I kept all the tops. So these have been in water for, I guess that other video is probably close to a couple weeks old where I shredded the carrots. But after they've been in water a few days, they get these little white roots all over. And about the same time they're getting those little white roots on the bottom, they're getting greens. So these are probably about a week and a half old, guys. And here, I'll bring them back in a couple weeks. And these will be really healthy and bushy and ready to trim. And I just trim them, and when I get celery, I trim all the celery leaves off. Because you can't always have celery, but you dry the leaves, whether you sun dry them or dehydrate them in a dehydrator. And they're super nutritious, and they rehydrate real fast. So, okay, to the garlic. I finally found my garlic, guys. It was where I thought, in the bedroom. And the reason I was in kind of a frenzy to find my garlic is not because I needed garlic. It was because I was scared they were going to start growing. So you have to check that stuff every once in a while. And out of that whole bag, I got a couple are growing. There's another one. So yeah, I decided I wanted to check on those. So I got out the ones that were growing. These will go back in the cool cabinet. What I really wanted to do my video about tonight was, I don't have very many books. I have had many over the years, and I got it to the point where I just keep only what I feel is really important information. And for a while now, I kind of been wanting to show you guys my very few select favorite books. With the exception of my mom's poem book she gave me, which is the best loved poems of the American people, and I cannot find that right now. I'm hoping it's still packed up safely. If not, that means the tweakers got it. But so for fun, we're going to go, I always like to save the best for last. So we're going to go from my least favorite, but still kind of important in their own way, books. So the first one is called Who Knew? And this is a book about things that you didn't know about things that you know well. Nice topic, huh? Nice title. So I was just going to read you two really quick, interesting little facts. We'll do one every once in a while, just for fun. So, lifesavers got their signature shape by accident when the machine employed to press out the standard circular mint malfunctioned, inadvertently punching a hole in each one. Thought that was kind of interesting. This book is from 2000, so it's not that old. It's only as old as my youngest child. So the second one I thought you would find interesting, and I did too, was the idea of painting fingernails originated in China, where the color of someone's nails indicated their social rank. Yep. And we'll go with one more. Cats have 2 sets of vocal cords. What? What? You can go Google that. I haven't even Googled it yet. I'm not sure I even want to know. All I know is maybe that's why they're so dang noisy, howling in the night. So, that is not one of my favorites. I just think people need a little form of entertainment, so I tucked it away in my special books. This is very important. This has everything you could imagine, from how to help animals give birth, to what supplements and minerals that they need, to what age they start laying, what age they need to be breeding, absolutely everything. And I mean, it has these pictures where, not sure I can find one that quick. I'm trying to be quick tonight, guys, not to be rude. One specific picture I wanted to show you was, it shows how you can set up a barnyard on about an acre of land. And that's the one I didn't mark, but very interesting stuff. I'm not kidding. Very interesting. So, for me, wanting to raise all the animals that I'm trying to raise, great information. So, this is not a book, but I keep this in my medical bag. I mean, if you ever had to teach kids science and stuff, you know. And same on the back, guys. I mean, just full of information. So I thought that would come in handy to keep in the medical bag because I've always kept this in the medical bag. This is a book from copyright in 19... Sorry, I'm having a moment. 1943, 1944. So, it has pictures in here so graphic I'm not even going to show you. Like, it'll turn your stomach. But it has everything from removing a breast to amputation to stitches to stitching back arteries. And, I mean, it's absolutely amazing. I mean, amazing. I found this also when I was cleaning my parents' basement, and a lot of the books had gotten damaged from water, and it smelled musty, but I took it to keep in my survival medical bag. Another one. This is the best gift that my ex, I don't mean my sweetheart, he's coming home, but my ex that I made it to Washington with. This is the only gift that he ever gave me. And you know how he gave it to me? He forgot it when he left me. So it is full of so much information also. Just on, you know how I did my tarp shelter? Well, I did the tarp shelter because I know if I got lost in the woods, I would have a tarp. So I didn't really research the other methods of making a shelter simply because I travel with a tarp in my survival bag. So it made more sense for me to make a tarp shelter. And instead of a wood stove, I would have a heck of a fire pit. So this is full of great information. And it has like edible plants in the back. It has a section for how to prepare for specific disasters. Like I live in pretty much in tornado country. Nothing around here could flood to where it would flood me out. You know, obviously no hurricanes. So this is my favorite, and this is the one my sweetheart actually bought for me as a gift. He did not just randomly forget it. It's my favorite. So, most of us know what's edible, but I was going to tell you, I took down my video about my prickly pear because I follow a channel. He's probably everybody's favorite Viking, the Bjorn Andreas Bohansen. And he actually put up a little video recently talking about how he had done one on medicinal plants or something. I don't know, I need to watch it again, but he got my attention when he said that he got a strike for medical misinformation. And I got to thinking about that, and like, I don't want to do anything to get a strike. And even though my prickly pear video was extremely informative, I think maybe I can redo it without saying certain things. I'll be careful what I say. But I think it's very important that people know that. And after reading this book, I learned that it's the same thing with the barrel cactus. I mean, pretty much, if you can get the insides of those prickly pear or those barrel cactus, get the pricklies off, burn them off, whatever, and you can get to the meat inside of there, it will draw infection and poison out of absolutely anything. And I'm not kidding. I use it for abscess. I have an abscess tooth. And people wonder why I haven't got it fixed yet, because it doesn't bother me. Like, if it starts to flare up, I pack that broken spot with prickly pear, and it's gone. Like, so I don't have to worry about that. So those are my tips, guys. And And you know, you don't have to have these books. You can just look it up and write it down, but it's nice to kind of have that info of what you can gather to eat and what you can gather for medicine if you couldn't get to it. I mean, think about it. I mean, there's probably no worse pain than childbirth or abscessed tooth. So, I mean, if you can put some gel in there from nature and have it draw the infection out, it's very good information. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go, but I won't wait so long to come back. I have other things in the making. I like to get the other stuff out of the way first, and I had talked about the dehydrator and wanted to show you, like, you know, what they look like and whatever. But anyway, see you soon, guys.